Hi everyone, today I will be explaining the introduction to the demerit of the multi-party system in Malaysia. Now we will explore the challenges posed by Malaysia multi-party system. Multi-party system in Malaysia promote democratic representations, but it can also lead to political instability. Although the system accommodates diverse ethnic and religious groups, this diversity can sometimes create division rather than foster unity. Coalition governments are essential in a fragmented political landscape, but they can be fragile. As a notable example of this is the 2020 Sheraton move, where internal conflict led to the sudden collapse of the government. Additionally, political parties often prioritize ethnic interests over national unity, which hinders collaboration and weakens governance. Today's presentation will examine how this dynamic disrupt stability and discuss foundational reform that could promote cooperation, strengthen democracy, and ensure more effective governance for all Malaysians.
Hi, I will talk about the policy, continuum, and short-term populism. Firstly, change of government, whether through election, groups, or radicalization, often lead to disruption in policy. This complex phenomenon with far-reaching implications for individual, business, and society as a whole. When a new government takes office, is frequently revealed ongoing project leading to changes or complete abandonment of vital program. Valuable resources, time, and effort are wasted as newly elect leader to pursue their own agenda. Secondly, rebellions can be a significant obstacle to project success by understanding the dynamic of rebellions and implementing strategy to address them. Organization and individual can overcome these challenges and achieve their goal. This tendency is driven more by political rebellions than by genuine national interests, creating a cycle that undermines the country capacity to pursue long-term development goals. In their quest to maintain unity, parties may sacrifice crucial aspects of their political agenda, resulting in watered-down initiatives that fail to address the present need of the population. While political leaders may see brief bursts of popularity from such measures, the long-term consequences can stifle essential structural reform. The focus remains on client wins rather than addressing fundamental issues that would lay the groundwork for a more secure and prosperous future. And lastly, in essence, the prioritization of short-term gains over sustainable development not only exacerbates Malaysia's economic challenges, but also threatens the very fabric of society as citizens increasingly lost trust in their leader and their capacity to govern affectability. Quotation investor growth, quotation appraisal about the unpredictability that comes with a shifting political landscape.
Now I will talk about political fragmentation and instability. First, Malaysia multi-party system causes instability. Malaysia multi-party system contributes to political fragmentation and instability as the presence of numerous political parties with differing ideologies and interests leads to a lack of consensus and difficulty in forming stable coalition. Second, fragmented coalition lead to political upheaval. Leaders of different parties may have competing interests which can create political upheaval as coalition fracture or disband due to disagreement, power struggle or betrayals. Thirdly, coalition survival often overshadow public welfare. Political leaders may focus more on maintaining their power and keeping their alliance intact rather than implementing policies that benefit the citizen. Lastly, citizens seek stability amid costly elections. Citizens begin to yearn for political stability as the constant changes in government can create uncertainty about the country's future.
Next is public disillusionment and trust deficit. Malaysian multi-party system, once a symbol of democracy, has become a source of public disillusionment due to the political upheaval and corruption scandal. Citizens feel frustrated and betrayed with promises made during campaigns often becoming empty rhetoric. The party struggle to maintain unity has made it vulnerable to electoral losses and coalition realignment, fostering a trust deficit between the government and the populace. The younger generation question why they should vote, and the constant political chessboard and government collapse due to voter apathy. Election outcomes may not significantly improve governance or policy stability in Malaysia. The declining voter turnout reflects disconnection and a growing demand for a greater inclusion and representation. It had led to grassroots civic movement like Bersih, which represent like collective yearning for accountability, transparency, and a political landscape that genuinely reflect the will of the people. This movement reflects the tendency of Malaysian civil society, but also highlights a growing impatience and urgent demand for a more responsive, less corrupt, and well donated with everyday life. Next is public disillusionment and trust deficit. Malaysian multi-party system, once a symbol of democracy, has become a source of public disillusionment due to the political upheaval and corruption scandal. Citizens feel frustrated and betrayed with promises made during campaigns often becoming empty rhetoric. The party struggle to maintain unity has made it vulnerable to electoral losses and coalition realignment, fostering a trust deficit between the government and the populace. The younger generation question why they should vote, and the constant political chessboard and government collapse due to voter apathy. Election outcomes may not significantly improve governance or policy stability in Malaysia.
I will be talk about the economy and developmental impact. First is political instability hampers investment and project progress. Political instability caused by the frequent conflict among multiple parties hampers investment opportunity and slow down the progress of development project in Malaysia. The second point is policy changes impact healthcare and education. Constant changes in government policy due to shifting political alliance negatively impact essential sectors like healthcare and education. The third is economic inconsistent impact sustainable development, driving by complicated political agendas hinder the country effort to achieve sustainable development. The fourth is citizens face delay in infrastructure and service. Citizens often experience delay in the development of infrastructure and the delivery of public service due to political disagreement and administrative disruption.
Next, I will explain the ethnic and religious divide in demerit of the multi-party system in Malaysia. Ethnic and religious divides are essential to Malaysia's political landscape, where it's shaping voter behaviour and party platform while driving coalition dynamics. The country's diverse population has led to political parties being organised along ethnic and religious lines, such as UMNO, which primarily represent the Malay Muslim community, and the DAP, which focuses on the Chinese Malaysian demographic. This creates a scenario where political campaign often centre around identity politics, prioritizing specific community interests rather than a unified national vision. While this ethnic-based system may provide targeted representations, it also leads to tension and divisions as political rhetoric can escalate inter-ethnic conflict, especially during election. In coalition government, balancing the needs of different groups complicates the policy making, often resulting in compromise that fail to satisfy everyone. The challenges of navigating these divides not only undermine national cohesion, but also leave many citizens feeling disillusioned, as they long for leadership that can bridge these divides and promote a sense of unity.
We will move to the last demerit, which is coalition instability. First, political instability hinders investment and progress. When a government is unstable, it creates uncertainty, making both domestic and foreign investors hesitant to invest, affecting the economic's growth potential. Second, policy changes impact healthcare and education. For sectors like healthcare and education, this can result in inconsistent funding and disrupting services for citizens and undermining long-term planning. Third, inconsistent economic policy development. An unstable coalition may lead to economic policies that are frequently revised or reversed, making it difficult for businesses to plan and for the economy to maintain steady growth. Finally, citizens face delay in infrastructure and services. Political instability often disrupt in public services such as healthcare, facilities or education reform can be postponed, leading to lack services for citizens.
In conclusion, Malaysia's multi-party system encourages greater civic engagement and political participation. However, it also leads to political instability, frequent government changes, and ethnic polarization, which can hinder national progress. Therefore, implementing electoral reform and fostering better collaboration among the political parties are essential steps toward achieving a more stable and effective democracy.